Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3. Last time was a big one. We cleared DuPont Circle, we cleared Vernon Square, we cleared Vault Tech headquarters, which advanced Agatha's song by telling us where Vault 92 is, even though we already knew that. We cleared Our Lady of Hope Hospital, we cleared the Statesman Hotel, and we completed Riley's Rangers. As I mentioned last time, apart from a touch of exploration, all that's left is Agatha's song, the main quest, and the 4 expansions. Today, we're going to complete Agatha's song, and with it, all of the non-DC wasteland. We've got just a little touch of unexplored area up north right here. We're going to take care of that today. We're going to head to Vault 92 by way of Old Olney to complete Agatha's song and finish out the Northern Wasteland. I think the best thing to do, as you can see, we haven't discovered either location yet. We might run afoul of some raiders fast traveling to Chased Acres Dairy Farm, but it's nice and close, and they're in a fight with Deathclaws anyway. They're gonna get hosed. I'm not sure where those Deathclaws actually came from. And I also don't really so much care. As long as everybody is distracted, I can head northwest of the farm and not worry too much about anything. Now, Old Olney is an exterior zone chock full of Deathclaws. I would prefer to be able to sneak crit them, so let's wait until it's dark. Note the red rocket station and the truck in the road over here to the left. I actually am rather interested in the truck. Oh my goodness. Is that a giant ant? Is that really what I'm seeing? And I think he wants to fight the Rad Scorpion over there. Well, I'll let that play out. The Rad Scorpion's gonna win. In the meantime, hop into the back of this truck, where you can find a bunch of Nuka-Cola. Remember, Old Olney was one of the 3 locations listed as a shipping destination for Nuka-Cola Quantum way back when we cleared out the Nuka-Cola plant. And it looks as though we have found that shipment. So gather up the Nuka-Colas and the Quantums. Exciting stuff, I know. There is a lot of it in here. Tidbit of trivia about Old Olney. If you do rig the elections in the Republic of Dave so that Dave loses, this is actually where he goes to found his new republic. And generally, he very quickly becomes a snack for the Deathclaws. I remember this one. This giant Rad Scorpion, for whatever reason, is non-hostile until you get close to it. I think we're pretty safe now. Let's clear out the red rocket station. And don't miss the mailbox in back of the Nuka-Cola truck. There's a copy of Guns and Bullets inside. We'll head this way to get to Old Olney. And we're just gonna have a bunch of Deathclaws to deal with. Which at this point in the game shouldn't actually be too bad. Unless we let ourselves get sucked into a straight fight with one and it tears through our armor. That naturally is to be avoided at all costs. Anyway, there's Old Olney. It's a little exterior town, a lot like Bethesda Ruins, Fairfax Ruins, or any of the others that we've been to. Difference being, it's chock full of Deathclaws. You can see our first one right over here. As we get close... Darn. Didn't quite pull the trigger soon enough, did I? And that time, I took a bad shot. Didn't hit him in the head. I'm totally okay with Deathclaws taking 2 hits. Alright, it's generally easiest to clear the exterior, or the outside perimeter first. You'll notice the city proper is walled in, as though somebody had a base there before they were exterminated by the Deathclaws. These are not the sentient, friendly Deathclaws from the end of Fallout 2. They didn't build the base themselves. I do want to check these buildings. Not that there's anything important. At least not to my knowledge. But I say it's still important to check. And it shouldn't take long either. Next few installments will be a lot shorter than the last one, don't worry. And then I think, with the exception of Point Lookout, because it's just too big, I'm going to try to do the expansions in a single video apiece. Those will be fairly long, but again, Point Lookout being the exception, the expansions are all fairly linear and self-contained. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We're still a few videos away from starting the expansions. Can already see our last 2 Wasteland compass markers now. Old Olney and Vault 92. Note that there is a way into the city right here through this open building. You have discovered Old Olney. There we go. I'm mainly interested in taking care of this red hash mark. I don't think the Deathclaws ever go to the upper levels of anything. No, there he is. What's up, broski? They're still good. This may well turn out to be my way in eventually. I just want to complete my perimeter sweep before I commit. Here, bro. Looks like we got a couple more houses to search. That's an albino rad scorpion, not a deathclaw. That's a robo-brain, also not a deathclaw. Looks like just 3 houses to check out. Take care of that right quick. Since for some reason I enjoy the little bit of silliness that is updating you on what I'm drinking in a given recording, today's beverage of choice is a Pepsi Max. No alcohol today. Let's continue around the perimeter. Note that except for that one building entrance, still haven't really seen anything other than solid walls. Yes, I ignored the albino rad scorpion. Seemed like a pain in the ass. For no reward other than 4 poison glands. Well, here's another way in. We found 2 actual entrances to the city. Let's keep on going with our perimeter check. Parking lot looks empty. Let's get up above it. That's walled in. Oh, looks like we got some houses to search up here to the north. Yeah, bear in mind that apart from being able to reach level 30 and the addition of albino rad scorpions, super mutant overlords, and feral ghoul reavers, we haven't done any expansion stuff yet. Everything we've done so far has still been part of the vanilla game. Just so you have some idea of how big the vanilla game is. The big downside to not having... So really up to this point, the only thing I really needed to have installed was Broken Steel, because it's the one that raises the level cap. There's actually a few goodies in these houses. It's a nice change of pace. I saw a sentry bot fighting something over here. I'm not entirely certain what that something is, but we'll find out. Depending who won, of course. All those houses had mailboxes too. Looks like the sentry bot won. What did it kill? Do I care enough to go investigate? I think the answer to the second question is no. That would pull me... Well, it wouldn't pull me that far away, but whatever. Oh, it was a Deathclaw. See, maybe I better go, because I'd wager that Deathclaw could well have been anchored to Old Olney. First, though, let's pop down into the parking lot and kill this one. He's over there chilling. That was a shitty shot. That one was even worse. There we go. Yeah, don't want to get hit. I need a good first shot. Perfect. Now let's head up there. Wary of the sentry bot, of course. But they're pretty easy since we have robotics expert. As long as I can get in behind them and deactivate them. Oh, it was an albino rad scorpion that he won the fight with. Not a Deathclaw. And he won quite handily, I must say. Well, good job, sir. Alright. Let's get back down here now. I believe I've killed 4 Deathclaws. I expect that's about half of what we have staffing the exterior. Well, let's just keep going until we know that for sure. This actually is a third entrance, where we can breach the wall and get into the city. .4 p.m. Let's wait until 8 p.m. again. Other than being a hotbed for deathclaws, Old Olney is actually a fairly boring little location. Yeah, we can't get through there. It's alright, though. We'll go in through this building. Here at the south end of the city, and we'll work our way north. I don't think there's any way to get to the upper level of this building. Alright. We're here on the southern street. Let's explore. Here's one of two entrances to the sewer, to the Olney sewers. This is the entrance we'll actually be using. Because the other one... I know there's some loot here. There's a hunting rifle. Useless. I could have sworn there's more mingled in with all the nastiness. Yes, there are a couple of stim packs. Good. Just staring at this nasty, gory garbage. Not really anything important loot-wise, of course. And that's that. Alright. Let's head over this way then. Just keep checking out streets and whatnot. This building looks important. Nuka-Cola accident report. I was driving on the highway east of Old Olney near the gas station, and suddenly a deer ran out in front of my rig. I swerved to avoid hitting it, but my brakes locked up and I ended up jackknifed against the guardrail. I was in the process of delivering a very important shipment to the Old Olney grocery, so I have called and requested an immediate pickup in front of Old Olney's firehouse. I will wait there until the tow truck arrives. There has been some breakage, but the special shipment is still intact. I am not injured, but the truck is likely a total loss. This is my first incident of this nature with the company. I hope it will not reflect poorly on my future evaluations. Carl Wallace, Nuka-Cola Corporation Driver 09899, Department SH03. So that's the firehouse. Actually makes sense if you look at it. Looks like we have a bus stop here. I would like the cherry bomb from that drop box. I expected substantially more deathclaws inside the walls. I'm really surprised I'm not spotting them. Okay, over here, got an ammo box. Always pay attention to the gore. As unpleasant as it is, you can often find little bits of loot inside. Although, I'm not seeing anything this go-round. Besides the ammo box and first aid box, of course. Which I guess are good enough in and of themselves. Another street here. Same idea. There's another Deathclaw, and he saw me completely. Another mailbox hiding here. Oops. I do want the lunchbox. This is the second of, or we have linked up with the second of the 3 entrances I identified. Let's take a moment just to swing out here and search this mailbox. It's empty. I don't think this is just rubble. I think we can actually sneak a path through here. Can. Good. Now here, of course, is the 3rd entrance. Looks like we could have come in through here, too. Avoid that grate. That's the 2nd sewer entrance, but you can't get back up if you fall in that way. You have to make your way all the way through the sewers to the opposite end. And finally, to finish things out, have a gander here where there's a laser rifle and a stim pack. Well, only 5. I thought there were more. There are more in the sewers, of course, which we'll explore next, but that's honestly a lot less than I remembered. Maybe some of them have wandered outside and made their way to Chased Acres Dairy Farm to murder raiders. Who knows? Anyway, I do prefer this entrance because we can backtrack if we have to. Let's pop inside. So, immediately we can go north or south. I'm going to turn south first. Nothing inside this room. Let's take the next door. More forks. This first room is empty. Well, not empty. I mean free of enemies. Bottle cap mine, ammo box, wonder glue, and a 44 Magnum if you're into that. Not to mention a couple more metal boxes and a first aid box over here. Cool. Let's take this door next. Some corpses. Well, that's not good. Dead Wastelander with bottle caps, dead Mercenary, dead Brotherhood of Steel Initiate with unique items. Holotag, Prototype Medic Power Armor, Rad Resistance plus 25, and Medic Power Armor Manual. MP-47A Medic Power Armor. Security Clearance G required to read this manual. Currently in prototype, the MP-47A Medic Power Armor, referred to as Medic Armor hereafter, is designed to protect the soldier in the field and serve as an automated medic. The prototype unit only has Med-X delivery systems. The production unit will include stim packs and other injectables. User requirements for Medic Armor stated that even a child should be able to use it without reading this manual. Therefore, an onboard computer system with verbal feedback response systems has been installed. The soldier in the field puts on the armor, and the armor does the rest. It automatically senses the limb condition of the soldier, and applies Med-X only if needed. If the defense contract is extended, the onboard computer system will be enhanced to provide command-level data to field officers. A special self-destruct will deliver a lethal injection to deserters. Until the contract is extended, these systems remain offline. Interesting. Not going to use it, but cool, unique little item to take. Let's keep on going into this tunnel. Skeleton. Looks like he was trying to dig his way out with a wooden spoon. The only thing we've got here is a copy of Duck and Cover. This way, but be wary. I believe there's a death claw in the next room. There he is, yes. He was having clipping trouble. You'd hope that would allow you to make a better shot. Alas. There we go. Alright, note all the beds. Looks like this was a survivor settlement until, for whatever reason, the Deathclaws arrived. Nuka-Cola Quantum, ammo box, missile launcher if you want it. Locker, empty. A fat man. And look at all these wall safes. This is where they reward you for braving the Deathclaws. Now if we head back to the sewer entrance, we still have the North Fork to check out. Holla! Really only one way to go here, so let's go that one way. Let's slow down since I believe well, he was headed this way. Perhaps not anymore. Got one up there, we got him there. Oh boy. This is not good. Not even a little. Should try and get this guy first, I think. Yeah, I think logistically, if I can get a good shot on him, it's gonna be my best bet. Not good enough. I might have to go for paralysis. That was pretty good. I don't want to take that hit because he tears up your armor, even if he gets one hit in. Maybe I should flee the other way. Good. Let's head back down here where there are at least 2 death claws to deal with. Let's not forget. I'll bet with a good initial hit. I didn't really expect to one-shot him, but, you know, I'll take it. So we've got 2 ways to go again, north and east. I'm marching east. I know there's at least 1 Deathclaw inside this room. So let's be cautious. There he is. And we got him. Good. Average locked safe here. Now let's pop it open. And then there's a very hard lock. I'm not a huge fan of these, but we do what we must. In here, we have a leaf blower, an empty tool cabinet, a first aid box, metal boxes, another first aid box, a mini nuke, toolbox. Don't want the plunger now, come on. Alrighty. Only one way to go now. North. Got a dead end here. This ladder goes to Old Olney Underground and requires a key. We'll be back here when we're doing the Broken Steel quest line. For now, let's head through here, where I can see another Deathclaw. I would like to manage an approach without getting spotted. Outstanding. Him handled. Let's search this room. I'm going to go clockwise. So, we got, and I believe he might have been the last one. Braxo, darts, toolbox, first aid box. Utility worker ID. Another leaf blower up there, fire hose nozzle, a hard locked ammo box. It's all dirty water. Automated maintenance. There we go. Go ahead and let the Protectron out. He's just as useless as you'd expect against Deathclaws. I just want to use him for my own purposes. I am astonished.
Receiving sewer. Receiving sewer.
There we go. And if we head this direction, we find the other sewer entrance, the one under the grate. And it looks like another Deathclaw has spawned in up there, so let's use caution as we go make our way out of the sewers. That's it for Old Olney, at least until we're back during the Broken Steel quest line. So some pretty darn solid loot down here in the sewers. Your reward for braving the Deathclaws. Now, let's go over here. There was something up there when I came out the other end. I'll wager it just added another Deathclaw, but I guess it's possible he was just patrolling a loop in a fashion sufficient to keep me from ever bumping into him. Got 2. Well, that's closer to what I thought was in here. Seven as opposed to 5. That feels right to me. The sun's coming up. And as long as the 7th one is alone, I shouldn't have too much trouble. Can even gauntlet him if I have to. Now I think he's fallen in. Yep, there he is. How interesting. Well, I was gonna say, I don't know how that's ever gonna work. Unless I can get a good shot off at exactly the right time. Oh goodness. Well, I didn't really want to do that, but it's not a big deal either. Almost forget you actually can run faster by putting your weapon away. My shotgun's getting into pretty bad shape. think I'll get Vault 92 on the map and go offload. Well, nah, that's not necessary. This Vault 92 is staffed with Mirelurks. They're easy to deal with. So now, I can confidently say that's it for Old Olney. The last marker out here in the broad wasteland is Vault 92. Off west and a little bit north of Old Olney. Let's head there now. Oh shit. Another one? And he spotted me. Well, 8. That's what I said I thought there were, remember? Why some of them elected not to spawn, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I will bet that the Deathclaws tearing up Chased Acres Dairy Farm were these. How they got over there, I don't know, but we experienced their return trip while they were running around in the sewers. That's my guess, anyway. Alright, come on. Alright. Point yourself to that last compass marker. That would be Vault 92. Nestled down here rather comfortably. Let's head inside. It's in serious disrepair. Laser pistol, energy cells, fission batteries, 2 first aid boxes. Okay. Pre-war book, conductor, conductor, conductor. And a note, Professor Malleus, audio log, V9201.
So far, the experiment is going exactly as planned. We are subjecting the residents to extremely low-frequency white noise, regular intervals through the loudspeaker system. Using the soundproof recording studios, the musicians was an inspired idea. Kudos to the Vault-Tech Selection Committee on their shrewdness.
Yes, that's a bloat fly. We haven't seen those in a long time, I know. Do be aware of the frag mines. Armed and live around this level. Alright. This room's clear. We can go south, east, or west. Let's pick this average door to the east first. There's another live mine. Another bloatfly, of all things. Now here, we can go north, or we can continue east. Reactor room to the north. Let's keep going east. Classroom, equipment room. Clinic and cafeteria, apparently back to the west. Seriously? That was ridiculous. Nice little side room. Another bloatfly. Medical brace. Cabinets. Crutches. And an entrance to sound testing. Head back to the first room, and go west this time. Live mine. Okay, that was ridiculous. As was that. As was that. Okay. Much better. He actually pegged me a couple of times, for what it's worth. Alright, let's look around in here. Don't expect to find anything besides cans, but... living quarters. And reactor room. And finally, that leaves the door to the south. At least in terms of clearing out the entrance zone. Atrium. Yes, let's head this way. Can, vacuum cleaner, rigged shotgun. Heyo! Perfect timing. In desperate need of some repairs. There's the tripwire. Feedback loops. Note added. Okay, pass this on after you get it. Gotta keep this crap off of the intravault mails. If you can hack the control panels, use their noise flush feature to spook the crazies. Works okay, and it's kept me alive these last 2 days, but they're starting to catch on. We need to get organized and make an attempt for the vault door. It's our only chance. Interesting. Let's head down these stairs. Take a frag mine. Go through an average locked door here. And surprise, surprise, we're actually in the atrium. Oh, come on. Appears to be nothing in the atrium, at least here on the ground floor. If we take the first left, another door to sound testing. In here, nothing. First right, living quarters. Second right, it's labeled clinic. Doesn't actually seem to be anything. Well, let's head through the only other door. Off another bloat fly. Made it to the upper level where there's a toy car. An empty room. Average locked door. Some ammo. Paint gun. Three Abraxos. And we're gonna have to go offload. That's fine. Kind of expected it anyway. Back to Megaton.
Listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm your host, Renold, Lord and Master of all I survey. Seems we've got a bit of news. Just listen to this. Good golly holly. This is the worst thing to happen to our neighborhood since the HOA instituted a mandatory scavenged rags dress code. From Rivet City to downtown D.C., the Enclave is on the scene and setting up shop.
Prototype medic power armor. Remember, we did find something unique.
Come out of my mouth for the past 5 years. Please, hear me now, and believe. The Enclave, and that includes their homecoming king, the resident John Henry Eaton, and his gorilla, Colonel Augustus Autumn, are not here to help you. Wake up, children. The Enclave have a giant...
Here to shop? Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers. Thanks.
Alrighty, that's that. Back to Vault 92. Was an odd orientation, I have to say. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Let's head straight in. Back to the room we were searching. Steam gauge assembly, toy car, darts, ammo box, Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor, supply shop, average locked terminal, trading post, 92 employees only. Intravault mail 476 to Richard Rubin, overseer Vault 92, from Gordy Sumner. Rick Rubin is a famous record producer, FYI. This is the 5th time I've requested that you allow me to release our supply of headphones and personal audio listening gear to the residents. It seems unfair that residents are required to listen to their music selections in the studio rooms. I have an ample supply of the type of equipment that would allow most residents to relax in their beds and enjoy their musical recordings. Please let me know your reasons behind this matter. Intravault Mail 482. To all Vault residents from Gordy Sumner. I am pleased to announce that we now have strawberry pudding available in the Vault store for 10 work credits. The supply is very limited, of course, so hurry down and get some before it's all gone. Intravault Mail 519. To Dan Kobacheski from Gordy Sumner. From your last mail, it seems we have a deal. I'll give you everything on your list in exchange for the weapon we discussed. Things are getting worse in this vault, with almost half of the residents going crazy. I just want to be prepared. Don't worry, I'll lock the gun in my safe so no one can easily trace it back to your department. Unlock safe. Well, whichever one of those weapons it was. It's no wonder it didn't protect him very well. Make your way through here to the Vault 92 Overseer's office. That door's busted. Let's head through this very easy lock to another barricade. Oh, can sneak around the barricade. Got a bedroom here to the south. Everything's empty except that footlocker with some booze and a leather belt on the shelf. Another room to the north has a conductor. Empty footlocker. Empty footlocker. There's the actual overseer's office. Fire hose nozzle on the ground. First, another room to the south. Has a leather belt. And Professor Malleus audio log V9202.
I'm a bit encouraged by the latest batch of data. It seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied. We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method.
Overseer's office. Well, well. Here's a pre-war book. There's a copy of Duck and Cover. There's a stealth boy. There's a laser rifle. 3 ammo boxes. Professor Malleus audio log V9203.
Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, was murdered. 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
Richard Rubin's terminal. Overseer access only. Personal entry 897332. As per instructions, the broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted from the sound booths and tied directly into the entire Vault's loudspeaker system. I'll now be able to execute Vault-Tec Confidential Plan WNMSCE, White Noise Mind Suggestion Combat Experimentation. I have 3 of Professor Malleus's team doing what I need to get done, and hope to show some concrete results soon. I had the engineers make it so the WN can be either triggered from the control center or at the local security consoles. The password to these consoles is UIY2249. Personal entry 897357. The results of WNMSCE are even better than I could ever have imagined. The sheer strength and tenacity of combat suggestion implanted test subjects is incredible. Imagine an entire army of people who would never disobey a direct order from high command and can fight until it takes over 20 bullets to stop them. Personal entry 897377. Malleus says WNMSCE is a failure. So there's been a few deaths. 1 step back, 2 steps forward. It's easy to suppress what everyone in the Vault are calling crazies. I've added a command word in their suggestion implants. Simply say the phrase, "Sanity is not statistical," and they will stop dead in their tracks. I've informed the guards of this, but I've told them only to use it when out of earshot of anyone else. Personal entry 897398. The command phrase is no longer working against the crazies. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm losing control of the situation. If we don't get things under control soon, we're going to have a huge revolt on my hands. on our hands. Malleus is inciting the rest of the Vault into action. I'm afraid, by the power invested in me by the Vault Tech Corporation, I have no choice but to have him killed. What a waste. Alright. Oh, we added notes, 897332. It's the one with the local security console passwords. Alright. Well, pretty easy to see what happened. Let's get on out of here. So now we have 3 other zones to check out. Sound testing, reactor room, and living quarters. Let's go to sound testing, but I'd rather go in this way. Mirelurks! WTF! Well, he's a standard, so if we can sneak crit him, even at this distance, assuming I can get that oh so necessary face shot, the repeater should take him down. Another standard lurk. This one I think I can probably get with the gauntlet. It's always a good option for lurks, if it can kill them, since it flat out ignores their armor. Well, we got a king in there. I'd like to shut his door so I can get by without engaging, at least immediately. Only because... oh, no, he's staring right out the door. Go figure. Good night, douche canoe. Alrighty. Still at least one other one that him will be able to get. Good night, douche canoe. Alright. I actually think the other entrance may have been the one I wanted. That won't hurt anything. It's right here. Let's head down these stairs to get to another lower level. Three-way split. North, south, west. Well, to the north, there's another Mirelurk King. Let's handle him first. Alright. I think we're pretty much clear now. At least in the immediate vicinity. Vending machine, refrigerator. Pre-war book. Darts. Awesome. Hard locked door here on the west. Got it. Supply room. Goody. We got darts. We got jet. Psycho. Stealth boy. Ammo. Steam gauge assemblies. Ammo, 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 ammo. Wonder glue. Cherry bomb. Paint gun. Average locked safe. Stim packs. Pretty solid. East or west? Let's head east first. Deal with another one. Wow, what do we have here? Lunchbox. Nikola Tesla and you. Professor Malleus audio log V9206. So we skipped a couple.
I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the dorms instead of just the studios. He subjected everyone to the white noise as they slept. He then implanted combat suggestions he claims came from Vault-Tec itself. He must be completely insane. No observation, no controls. I'm going to have to confront him now and make him pay for what he's done. Half the Vault is dead. The other half, fighting for its life. Good luck to all of us. And may God have mercy on our souls.
Alright, and the studio computer. Open recording studio. Studio in standby mode. Intravault mail 339. To engineering staff, from Parker Livingston, studio supervisor. Hey guys, I'm not sure if this is even worth putting an official trouble ticket in for, but I am getting some sort of odd pitch overlay on my sound equipment. It's almost like another signal is leaking from maybe the Vault intercom network or communications gear and piggybacking on everything I record. It's barely noticeable, but I can definitely see it on my scope. Do we have any cross-wiring issues or faulty cable installation problems on sea level? Intravault mail 344. To Hilda Egelbrecht from Parker Livingston, studio supervisor. I just wanted to take this opportunity to send you an Intravault mail regarding the wonderful session you performed this afternoon. The sound you coaxed from your Stradivarius is bar none the most haunting, beautiful thing I've heard here to date. I was wondering if perhaps we could get together tomorrow evening and discuss this in a more intimate setting. Intravault mail 350. To Hilda Egelbrecht from Parker Livingston, studio supervisor. Hi Hildy, just wanted to send you a quick note. Our session together yesterday was wonderful. I'm glad the studio doors lock, otherwise some of your stuffier fellow musicians might not appreciate how closely you and I work. Make sure when we meet tonight you bring your delicate instrument, and your violin too. I have an idea of something we can do with the bow, a new technique I've always wanted to try. Nice. Groovy. Now let's head over into the recording studio. Laser pistol. Easy locked wall safe. And there is the SWA Stradivarius. Return to Agatha. Completed. Recover the SWA Stradivarius from Vault 92. Of course, we have the rest of the vault to explore, so we won't be leaving just yet. Now this room, we killed a Mirelurk King in here already. There is a pre-war book on the shelf. Conductor in the toolbox. Of course, that's randomized. Tool cabinet. And more metal boxes. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure you could get to these. There we go. There's Professor Malleus audio log V9205.
The situation is getting out of hand. Over half the population of the vault is exhibiting savage tendencies. I can only assume our noise experimentation has awakened some dormant part of their psyche, brought their primitive nature to the surface. In essence, I feel that they are almost psychologically devolving. I was stupid for rushing these experiments. But now over 35 people are dead.
Well, there you go. There ought to be something in a room that was being guarded by a Mirelurk King. Pre-war book and a couple of stems. And Zoe Hammerstein's terminal. Zoe Hammerstein's personal diary. Zoe's thoughts. It's so wonderful to be surrounded by all this talent. Little old me, who can barely play the violin, is sitting among some of the world's greatest musicians. I still can't believe my luck. Today was great too. I was able to record an entire symphony, Haydn's Symphony No. 3 in D minor. It was so beautiful. I could barely keep up with everyone else in the string section, but they were so nice. They encouraged me, instead of being stuffy jerks or something. Best of all, they record all of it and then let you hear yourself play on the studio's speakers. I can't wait until tomorrow. I hear we're doing a piece from Dvorak. More of Zoe's thoughts. I've been feeling a little sick lately, kind of woozy after playing in the studio usually. It gets so stuffy in that place, but it's sure worth it. I know I'm getting better just from watching my fellow violinists' techniques. They don't even mind giving me some pointers. Tonight, a bunch of us girls from the string section are going down to the rec hall for a dance. I hope that cute sound guy, Parker, asks me to dance. He's dreamy. More of Zoe's thoughts. I'm not feeling very good. I can't concentrate. I went to Dr. Bennison's office, but he just said it's stress and to take it easy for a while. I think all the time I am spending in the sound studio is making me tired. I can barely type anymore. I am shaking so much. Obviously, you can see the spelling is deteriorating. Something, please help me with some gibberish. Help me. Lost mind, cannot stop them. Get out of my head. Alrighty. Well, that's unpleasant. Well, let's head down here now. That room is barricaded. And here's the other side of the loop. That's it for sound testing. We've got the reactor room and the living quarters. Let's hit the reactor room first. turn the light off, because I think there are alerts in here, too. Can hear lurks again. Well, so far, there's not much happening here. There's a paint gun. Here's an intact terminal. Engineering logs terminal. Engineer section use only. Trouble ticket TT007. Maintenance code RL00 green. Issue lighting on B level. Engineer Carl Maynard. Fix notes. If I told Zach once, I've told him 1,000 times, stop using the higher amperage ballasts in the lighting grid on B level. They will overheat within days and blow out because the power taps up there weren't installed to spec. Had to replace 37 ballasts with type KO9A ballasts and use a power tap converter on each one, billing my missed dinner with that sexy red-headed violinist up in Women's Dorm 7 to Zach's work credit account. Trouble ticket TT008. Maintenance code RL04 red. Issue section 4 security upgrade. Engineer Carl Maynard. Fix notes. Details overwritten. Trouble ticket TT009. Maintenance code RL01 yellow. Issue air conditioning system odd smell. Engineer Zach Foxworthy. Fix notes. This was nasty. Seems when Vault-Tec built this place, they decided to go ahead and parallel route the waste disposal dumping system with the air conditioning ducts. In some places, the ductwork is corroding, which has spread to the waste pipes. So now we have the waste products leaking into the venting. The airflow through the ducts is carrying the smell into most of men's dormitory 1, 2, and 5. Had to climb in there and patch it all up. Trouble ticket TT010. Maintenance code RL04 red. Issue wall deterioration D level. Engineer Carl Maynard. Fix notes. Ongoing. I have stress fractures and water seepage in 3 areas on D level. I can only conclude that there is an adjoining underground spring or lake that is putting pressure on the concrete walls. I have already patched the stress fractures and used the metal plating that we normally use for flooring to shore it up for now. I recommend we get all the engineers together on this issue and come up with some sort of a more permanent solution. Otherwise, we'll be knee-deep in nasty groundwater or worse. Trouble ticket TT011. Maintenance code RL00 green. Issue squeaky office chair. Engineer Carl Maynard. Fix notes. This huge emergency was immediately addressed by our crack engineering team. We ran up to Professor Malleus's office and deployed the fluidic lubrication injector in an effort to stop impending doom from destroying us all. Okay, fine, we oiled his damn chair. Is this really the kind of crap that's worth submitting a trouble ticket for? Onward. Oh, there's another king. He's translocating. Oh, no he's not. My perception's wrong, that's all. That's fine. Keep walking, Brohim. Oh, come on. Thank you. That's more like it. Hey, couple of ammo boxes. That's not useless. Oh gosh, come on. Let me have the sneak crit. Seriously? Fuck this. Come on. Just let me have it. Ridiculous. Fine. No, you know what? If you're gonna make me do that, then I'm gonna use the gauntlet. Oh! That time I can get the sneak crit, apparently. Well, well, welly, well, well. Whatever works. Alright. That's it for the reactor room. Now all that's left is the living quarters. Which we can get into right over here. Well, this is fun because we can prematurely eliminate all the Mirelurks inside a given area by doing a noise flush. Men's dorm security system. For instance, intercom operator. Message 1J, operator unavailable. Intercom, general services. Error 862, please speak with operator. Intercom kitchen. Error 862, please speak with operator. Intercom, climate control. Error 862, please speak with operator. Noise flush, initiating sound sequence. That kills all the lurks, as you can probably hear. Alright. Well, guess now we should loot the male dorm. Nothing, nothing. Toy car. Nuka-Cola. Yawn. There's another toy car. I thought I heard something clattering. First aid box. Empty. Assault rifle by the skeleton. There's a Mirelurk hunter. Died in the noise flush. Toy car. Leather belt. Let's head north. Finally, a sensible place for a plunger. The toilet. And a sensible thing to be in the toilet. A plunger. Almost missed this. Back behind this third toilet is a sheet music book. There's a already disarmed tripwire with a rigged shotgun. Well, let's repair our shotgun. Got a laser pistol. Vacuum cleaner. Empty. Vacuum cleaner. Ammo box. Very easy. Couple of metal boxes in back. I do want the energy cells. Pop open the easy lock safe. Lawnmower blade. And we got 2 more energy cells and 2 things. Key code to data storage and John Adiglio's note. I'm cut off and I don't know if anyone sane is left, so I've locked myself in this closet on B level. If anyone finds this note, let my family know I didn't go crazy like the rest of this place. Let them know that I died with dignity, when and where I decided. There's no way I'm going to let the crazies tear me apart. I can't die like that. To my wife and kids, I love all of you. I guess that means he killed himself in here. Cool. Search this next room, which connects up to the female dorm. Mirelurk King died in the noise flush. Outstanding. Turpentine, paint gun. Footlocker's just got booze, darts, a couple of Abraxos, empty liquor bottles, and one turpentine. Let's head south. There's another Mirelurk King who died in the noise flush. I'm actually going to head over here and go ahead and search the female dorm. There's a Mirelurk that died in the noise flush. Another dead Mirelurk. Hitting that noise flush sure beats actually fighting all these things. Once you're level 30 and you don't need the experience anyway. Teddy bear out of that room. See, somebody got into this one. It's a medical brace. I didn't want the tire iron. Come on now. Come on now. Pressure cooker, vacuum cleaner, mine box. Alrighty. Head this direction now. See if there's anything different on the women's dorm. Nope. Another dead Mirelurk. Nothing over here, that's fine and dandy. Around here, it's just the way back to the atrium. All that's left is that last little staircase. Oh. Professor Malleus audio log V9204.
Unbelievable. We've had 12 more incidents in the past month mirroring subject V920717's actions. The shocking part is the savageries aberrants exhibit when they murder. They rip their victims apart limb from limb and eviscerate them by hand. These used to be respected members of the musical community. How could this be happening? Where have I gone wrong?
Start with this room. And we have actually hit up against our carry weight limit. So let's go offload right quick. And come back here to finish this off. I think this way will be faster.
All of us here thank you for it's...
I don't want your dang noodles. Let's just eat them. It still thinks I'm over encumbered. Horse shit. Ah well. We'll be done soon enough.
These guys are schemers, crooks, and killers. And the sooner you all realize that and stand up to their oppression, the better. That, my friends, is fighting the good fight. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Time once again for an important GNR public service announcement. We all know the dangers of radiation, but with the right precautions, you can prevent accidental death or even ghoulification. Keep your eyes on those Geiger counters, kids. Tick, tick, tickety means run your ass out of there, and then pop some rat away for good measure. If you do need to head into the heat, be smart. Give yourself a nice boost of Rad-X first. Remember, only you can prevent human flesh fires. And now, some music.
Not sure where that junk food came from, but I guess I'll just sell it off. I can do the same thing with the pack of cigarettes, and somewhere I know there's a can of pork and beans kicking around. I'd like to get rid of it too.
How may I serve you, master?
Guess it clipped out of wherever it was hidden. Okay, well, good. Crazy Wolf Gang.
Hey,
What's up, dude?
Crazy Wolfgang's got just what you need. Assuming you need the random junk that I've got. Thanks.
Thanks, bro.
Pick me up.
Let's bounce back to Vault 92 very quickly. Just because we aren't quite finished yet. Man, it sure orients you weird when you fast travel here. There's no fighting left to do. Not inside the vault, anyway. We are also going to clear out an unmarked raider base nearby, although we probably won't fight the raiders, since there's now also an enclave camp over there. You know how that tends to go. So, here we are, right where we left off. Grab the Nuka-Cola Quantum and check the security terminal. Allow access, doors opening. Deny access or noise flush. In here we've got pulse mines, paint gun, pulse grenades, sensor modules, and a couple of empty metal boxes. Locked data storage entry. Hard lock or use key. Facilities. I'd like to hack this just in case there are options besides unlock. There aren't. Not that it matters. Railway spikes. An ammo box. Blood pack, stims, radaway, batteries, energy cells. 2 more ammo boxes. And one last room over here. Brace, 3 braces, surgical tubing, first aid box, 2 crutches, 3 crutches, DC Journal of Internal Medicine, and a laboratory terminal. Restricted to Section 4 clearance only. Intravault Mail 480. To Section 4 lab assistance from Professor John Malleus. Congratulations on a job well done, everyone. It seems like the current WN tests are a complete success, with less than a 1% margin of error. We still have much to do analyzing the data, but I think all of you deserve a pat on the back for excellent work. Let's keep it up. Intravault Mail 487. To Richard Rubin, Overseer, Vault 92, from Professor John Malleus. Here is the data on subject V920717 as requested. We are completely baffled as to why someone would behave in this manner after being subjected to the WN experiments. As soon as our autopsy is complete, we'll try and piece together why he went insane. I'm sorry about this, Rick. We'll get to the bottom of it soon. Intravault Mail 502. To Richard Rubin, Overseer, Vault 92, from Professor John Malleus. We have a serious problem on our hands, and you have yet to answer my last several intravault mails or even see me. I have 7 more dead. 3 other Vault 92 residents have suffered the same symptoms as subject V920717. How many more of these people have to die before you realize we're in deep trouble? We're alone out here. No one will come to our rescue if anyone is even left. We have to deal with this ourselves. Please, I beg you to see me immediately and call your goon squad off your living area doors. Intravault Mail 513. To Richard Rubin, Overseer, Vault 92, from Professor John Malleus. Section 4 is under heavy guard now. I can't even get in without a personal escort. It's my estimate that over 30% of the Vault's entire population is now clinically insane and poses a real danger to the rest of us. We have to consider the possibility we may need to abandon the Vault completely. Better to take a chance outside than in here. You still won't speak to me, and any attempt I've made to see you have ended in scuffles with your guards. It's obvious something's going on, and I'm going to find out what. And with that, we're done with Vault 92. Let's head back outside. Now we've got one little unmarked detour left. And then we'll be done with the broader wasteland, done with the broader wasteland, and very nearly done with downtown DC. But, as is so often the case, I'm getting ahead of myself. We still have to accomplish that detour first. Let's wait till it's dark. We're dealing with raiders, and probably the raiders will already be dead. Maybe they won't have spotted each other. The main thing we're actually dealing with is an Enclave camp. There's an albino rad scorpion, I don't care. I'm headed to this barn over here in the to the west. See all the usual raider markings. One, two, three. That went really well. 4. There's only 1, maybe 2 left. Just keep in mind how many we've killed and need to track down for a search. 3, 2, 3. Paint gun, surgical tubing, sugar bombs, buff out, paint gun, leather belt, cigarette. 2. Just make sure I'm not missing anything I do want to take. Mentats, stim pack. Alright. And a raider guard dog. One. And done. Alright. Let's search the barn. Leaf blower, lawnmower blade. In here we have a mini nuke, a leather belt, mentats, jet, buff out, 2 wonder glues. Another jet. Conductor inside the tool cabinet. Turpentine, 2 steam gauge assemblies, another turpentine. That's a fire hose nozzle. 2 lawnmower blades, leaf blower, motorcycle gas tank, motorcycle handbrake, another lawnmower blade, and a copy of Dean's Electronics. Pretty wealthy little barn. Alright, now let's track down the Enclave. Well, I still need to check the top level. Just a moment. I can't quite remember exactly where the camp is. I have a good feeling about this shack over here. Let's head there first. There is an Enclave base nearby, I promise you that. I do not, however, believe that's an Enclave sentry bot. But I also don't think I've been to this shack, so... let's get the shotgun out. We got a toy car and an ammo box. Let's deal with the sentry bot. And let's look for the Enclave. It's crazy to me that I can't remember exactly where they are, but they're nearby. I know that much. Not over there. That's Yao Guai and bloat flies. Maybe up by the windmill? Don't know. Don't know. Hard to say. I just know that they definitely are here. You are bothering me. I don't appreciate it. Oh, this looks good. Maybe. I don't know. I know I saw a sentry bot over here. He could work for the Enclave, or he could be flying solo. I don't know. Like he's also flying solo and murdering Deathclaws. Damn it. Where's the Enclave camp? I know it's here. Somewhere. Now that's just a robo-brain. Back east is just back toward Old Olney. Isn't there? Maybe it's more directly south. That's just the 2 Yao Guai. Okay, that was kind of funny. There's just no sign of it, but I know it's out here. Like, I absolutely know it. There it is. Told ya. I knew it was there. Alright, let's deal with some Enclave douche canoes. This guy right here.
Watch yourself!
Good night, Skippy. I'll take your armor. I'll use it to repair my own. Thank you very much. Well, what's happening here isn't very pleasant. You can see that what we've got is an officer supervising the extermination of a couple of wastelanders. There's purified water in here. Two wastelanders to search. Apart from the Enclave douchebags themselves. Search all their gear. And let's see what's on their little computer. Alrighty. Field Operations, Enclave, God Bless America. Field Report, PFCM Scott. Field Report, prepared by NCO J. Tuckman by audio dictation on behalf of PFC Matthew Scott. PFC's Scott's voice is the only source recorded in the following text. Begin file. Sir, I encountered 3 ferals on my patrol. This was somewhere around 0300 hours, I think, and it was dark, so they saw me first. I discharged my firearm 4 times, fatally striking 2 of the 3. My weapon jammed before I could fire on the 3rd target, and just then I realized it wasn't engaging. I knew our orders were to report on anything unusual, and well, I thought that was pretty strange. He actually followed me back here on his own. We put him in the trailer with the other, and he's been quiet as you like. Strangest thing I've ever seen. End file. Orders. COIs only. Mission Directive. Establish and enforce Enclave presence among general populace. Disposal of genetic non-compliance offenders. 1. Establish constituency enforcement point at coordinates 39.138-77.070. Monitor civilian movement in area and debrief Superior regarding any events of notable significance or regularity. 2. Distribute purified water rations to civilians willing to submit to genetic compliance screening. Participation in screening is compulsory for all civilians, and use of force is authorized in enforcement. 3. Genetic non-compliance offenders should be detained at checkpoint. 4. To conserve consumption of Enclave resources, detainees should be disposed of by flame only when withholding facility becomes overcrowded or detainees become unmanageable, whichever comes first. Well, there you go. Note added, Enclave Field Report.
Sir, I encountered 3 ferals on my patrol. This was somewhere around 0300 hours, I think, and it was dark, so they saw me first. I discharged my firearm 4 times, fatally striking 2 of the 3. My weapon jammed before I could fire on the 3rd target.
Just then, I realized it wasn't engaging. I knew our orders were to report on anything unusual, and, well, I thought that was pretty strange. He actually followed me back on his own. We put him in the trailer with the other, and he's been quiet as you like. Strangest thing I've ever seen.
Alrighty. Now with that done, before we head back to Agatha, let's head to Megaton. We'll do some low-level offloading. The main thing we're going to do is grab those sheet music books we've been collecting the entire game. I think I have 5 now. Don't think I found anything unique. Let's drop explosives. Let's head upstairs. Drop all those goodies. Let's grab the sheet music books. I almost forgot. Yes, I do have 5. And let's go visit Agatha. Right back at Agatha's house.
You have the violin? You've done it! Oh, my goodness gracious. Seems like you've been gone forever. Please tell me you have good news.
Here's your violin, Agatha.
Oh, my goodness. I must see it, please. Oh, my. It's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. I can't thank you enough. I wish I had something to give you, a more suitable reward for all your efforts. All I can give you is the frequency to my radio set. Tune in whenever you feel like listening to the strains of an old woman's violin playing.
Swa Stradivarius removed, you've gained karma. Quest completed, Agatha's song. Now let's talk to her again. The evil option, by the way, is to sell the violin to Osrikal at the 9th Circle. You get like 100 caps. It's ridiculous.
Welcome back. Sit down a spell and relax.
How are you feeling, Agatha?
Much better lately, thanks for asking. With the return of the Swa Stradivarius, everything has changed. It's like a long-lost family member has come home.
You play live on the radio all the time? That must be exhausting.
Oh, don't be silly. I record everything I play on the nice machines built into my husband's old radio gear. That way you can hear the music any time you want, and this old woman can get some well-needed beauty sleep.
Would you mind playing the violin for me? And she'll play. Guess what I have for you?
My word! You actually found some real music paper. I didn't even think it possible. Yet here it is. You've really outdone yourself this time. I knew getting the Stradivarius was a challenge, but this is just incredible. This is all too much. You deserve more than just a pat on the back.
Now, do not decline a reward. I don't care how noble you want to be. Sure, I'll take whatever you can afford.
Well, like I told you before, I don't have wealth out here in the sticks, but I can certainly provide you something useful. My husband left me something else beside the radio setup. I think you'll find it useful. It's his old pistol. He tinkered with it some and used to practice with it all the time. Now, I want you to have it.
Thanks, Agatha. It's more than I expected.
You're welcome. Just keep it clean and repaired and it will never let you down. Now, Scoot, I have to get cracking on this music notation.
Sheet music book removed. Black Hawk added. Black Hawk is the unique scoped 44 Magnum. You'll notice it does more damage than Lincoln's repeater. It's one-handed, and unlike the repeater, it's actually got a scope. So Lincoln's repeater is now retired. We'll be using Black Hawk.
Well, well, look who the cat dragged in.
I thought you could sell her your other sheet music books. I guess not. Oh well. That's alright. I'll sell them then. Anyway, Black Hawk is great. It's 50% boosted damage relative to a normal scoped 44 Magnum. As you may have noticed, it does more damage than Lincoln's repeater. And although scoped 44 Magnums are certainly less common than hunting rifles, we can repair it.
Stuff going down in post-apocalyptia these days. Here's some of the latest news.
Let's see.
Don't lose hope, children.
Anything
Don't
else?
ever lose hope.
No. It's just time to go offload, I think. So with that done, we have finished every side quest in the game. We have fully explored the wasteland outside DC. Now let me do my offload.
Looking to trade? Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers.
Yes, we can sell off the sheet
Thanks.
music books. Good.
Here.
And we've even lost... We've lost 1 pound of weight even. Alright. Let's save, recap, and quit. This has been Let's Play Fallout 3. With the clearing of Old Olney and Vault 92, we have finished exploring the wasteland outside of downtown DC, and there's only a very little bit of downtown DC left to explore at all. We've completed every quest, except the 4 expansions and the main quest. There are no side quests left. So, what do we have left to do? The 4 expansions, yes. The main quest, yes. There is still a little bit of DC left to explore, which I'll cover in 2 separate videos. We still need to do the Capitol building, and we still need to do Tacoma Park. I'm going to do Tacoma Park first. That will be the subject of my next video. There's no quest pointing us over there. It's purely for exploration's sake. But that will be the next episode. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.